Welcome back to the channel, everyone, through Black and White Eyes. I'm your host, Barry, Bazatees and UFC, for another great video and something different because I was lucky enough to, I'm not saying lucky enough, it's anyone can do it, and we're going to talk about it, to go on the tour of St.James's Park. I went with John, not John Sinclair, the famous John, the other John who's on the channel. We decided to have a little meeting and go around St. James's Park with a tour guide and some other like-minded fans, and it was incredible. So it was good fun. So this is what it was like. This is what to expect. And I personally think for anybody out there who hasn't done the tour yet, it is definitely worth doing. And this is why. So first of all, if you want to book a tour, you just go to nufc.co.uk/tours and you can book one. Very easy to do, £15. It's about 2 hours long, or you can pay an extra £5 and you can do the rooftop. Now, since I am absolutely petrified of heights, that was never going to happen. It was hard enough being right at the very top of the Melbourne stand, looking down, especially going in the lifts and stuff like that. But our journey started, obviously, the Tyne Bridge, beautiful. Had to put it in there. I was absolutely shocked to see the state of it. It's been a while since I've seen the Tyne Bridge up close, because normally I get the train and you can see it out of the window, or normally my partner drives up and we go through the Tyne Tunnel. But I was shocked to see the state of the Tyne Bridge. This needs to be rectified and sorted ASAP. It really does. But anyway, obviously you walk up to the stadium, breathtaking as always. It was beautiful to see. You go into the little posh entrance to the left-hand side of the Melbourne stand. You got meted at the desk, told to go to level 2, up in the lift, and then as soon as you walk through, they've got Alan Shearer's testimonial playing on TV. So what a welcome. You're all handed a badge for your tour, which you get to keep. I've still got mine. That's how sad I am, but I've still got it. Stadium tour. And then you meet your group. You meet your tour guide. We had Liv. Liv was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I think she's subscribed to the channel now because we briefly spoke about what we did when we were there. Near the end of the tour, she didn't know what we did. She was a bit gutted because she would have took pictures, but she said no pictures at the start. So we, being the people we are, we're nice. We said, okay, no pictures. But then you get basically go around the group. They'll ask you who you support, why you're here, where you're from, all that sort of stuff. And it was very surprising to hear there was Man United fans there, Leeds fans there, from Ireland, from Holland, from Turkey, and they were here to see St. James's Park, which is amazing because, you would have thought they'd go and see their own stadium, like, Ellen Road or Old Trafford or something like that. But no, they were there to see St. James's Park. And like I say, I always say you should go and do every single stadium tour in the UK if you can. There's loads of history. I've done the Anfield one. It was brilliant. But I haven't done the Old Trafford one yet, which I would like to do, just because it's, it's an iconic stadium and we've grown up for it through the years. But anyway, so you're taken into the Melbourne stand. You get taken up to the top level to see the pitch, and then you're told about the history of the Melbourne stand, the East stand, the Leeds stand, the Gallowgate stand. It'd be also on a better day. The great thing about this tour is that, a lot of people don't soak up the view. If you look at that view in the background, you can see all the way to Whitley Bay, North Shields, Tynemouth. On a clear day, you can see the sea. And it's just nice to take it all in, just to have a look around. And because I know some people get into the match early, but I was never one of those ones who got in early. I like to go for a drink and soak up the atmosphere with the fans. And so it was nice just to stand there and have a look around. Then we moved on to the private boxes where we got to go into John Joe Shelby's box. They like to keep their boxes private. So if you look on the names on the outside of the doors, they won't have the actual players' names on them. So I won't tell you what his is because it's none of our business. But John Joe Shelby's box was very posh, 2 round tables in it, chairs around it, everything. It was beautiful. one of the bigger boxes as well, and it cost an absolute fortune. So again, Liv, the tour guide, went through how much a box costs per season and all this sort of stuff. It was crazy. I'm not going to ruin it all for you. I'm just going to give you a tour of what it's like, and I beg you to go on it because you'll enjoy it. No flags, no shorts for us. The famous door. Adam Pearson needs to learn how to fly a flag and wear some shorts. I'm only joking, pal. This is the door he came out of. This is the door we came out of into the Milburn stand, into the posh area. So this is the director's box area. And as soon as you walk through the door, you're greeted by the beautiful Newcastle album, the badge, the crest, just absolutely fantastic. And then you also get to have your picture taken above the sign to give you time to do all this sort of stuff. They ask you, do you want to go and have a walk around the stadium, but not too far, because obviously she doesn't want to lose you all. You get to wave the flags if you want to. Getting the picture above the badge was really nice, even though John cut the badge out in one of those pictures. Idiot. Not only that, again, they sit you down, they talk you through how some of the managers like to sit in the seats, so there was Sam Allardyce with his monitors, there was the Wally with the Brolly, Steve McLaren, he liked to sit in the stand as well. I showed you those seats, my dad's and Stelvy's seats as well, and Sir Bobby Robson's seat, which was obviously given to the family members as a mark of respect. We got to sit in those comfy seats as well if you wanted to. It was amazing. It really was very, very good. Then once we saw that part of the stadium, we then went back down through the lifts, across the road, and through the main stand of the Milburn stand where the players' entrance is, and family members and all that sort of stuff go to. And as soon as you walk through, you hit with these two. So War Jackie Milburn and Sir Bobby Robson statues. The Sir Bobby Robson one was a gift from family members for his birthday to be put into this room, and then obviously the Jackie Milburn one with some of his medals there is absolutely fantastic. And obviously there's a lot of history around the room as well. There was the Tino Asprilla header against Barcelona, the Man United 5-0 thrashing picture was up there with David Batty, Ferdinand and Shearer and all that sort of stuff. So the whole place was just full of the history. It was amazing to see. So then once we got in, we went into the dressing room. So this is the home dressing room. Obviously I had to sit behind Bruno's, and I got to sit Maximum and Trippier in there as well, which is mint. And John tried to get in. He obviously went for Joe Linton. We tried to get the Bruno one done properly, but people got in the way, unfortunately. And he obviously got to sit Maximum as well. So absolutely fantastic. But we were taken into the away dressing room first, which was the home dressing room. When I did the tour years ago, when I played at St.James's Park, I played a match there for a stag do. We were actually in the home one then, and it's tiny. And they're really sneaky. So there's no massage tables, there's no clocks, the heating doesn't work properly, the aircon doesn't work properly. The away dressing room, honestly, you've probably been changed in better when you play Sunday League or Saturday League. It was terrible. It was horrible. But then we obviously got taken into the home dressing room, which is a complete different kettle of fish. It was beautiful. And they talked about all the tactics boards, the fridges that they have in there. Apparently, the players love Jaffa cakes because it releases a lot of energy very quickly. We also got to see the room. Didn't want to take any pictures because Paul Dummett was actually in there, which was crazy. He was doing a routine. So we, out of respect, we obviously left them to it, but we got to see the new room that was built on the back of the changing rooms. And our change rooms were just brilliant, beautiful. Lots of tactics boards, TVs, all this sort of stuff. But different managers do different things, they were saying. I said Rafa didn't use all that. He used the board. Sam Allardyce used the TV, smart TV. It's never been turned on since, apparently. So there you go. Interesting stuff. Then you got to see the tunnel, obviously, for the walkout. Absolutely fantastic. I snuck a picture in there while we were getting taken around a few areas. There was obviously the interview board as well. It's amazing. That is literally it. That is the interview board. So the camera's got to be perfect. And this is why you never see a full shot of a player when they're being interviewed. It's got to be a close-up because they can only get the sponsors in. And it's literally in the corridor waiting to go down the tunnel. So there's a lot going on there. So funny. We then got taken through some rooms again, loads of history steeped up on the walls about George Ribeiro and all this sort of stuff. The Ribeiro brothers, the Brazilians, there was so much history on the walls. It was great to read. And then they took us to the press room and they told us about the tea lady. I won't ruin the story because it's a great story. So when you do the tour, please listen carefully when you get into the press room because the story is fantastic. But we got to sit in the seat like a manager, sit there and pretend to take some questions. Got your picture taken. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And that was the end of the tour. Once you got into that section. But there's so much more than what the pictures show. There's so much more than what I haven't told you because I don't want to ruin it. I think you should all go on the tour if you get the chance. It's absolutely amazing. Our night ended up in the Strawberry, and we still came across this. So every single result on the wall was fantastic. We had a few beers. I absolutely kicked everyone's ass at pool. Really enjoyed it. I haven't played for a while as well. I really enjoyed doing it. But that's the tour, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit the thumbs up button if you have. Please consider subscribing. We're on the road to 5,000. We hope we get there soon. Hit the notification button as well. Please consider becoming a member and check the description out. And we still have literally 6 of these to sell. 6. They're going very fast. Newcastle metal powdered coated indoor outdoor use badge. Please consider contacting me if you want one. 6 left. Once they're gone, we might not be doing them again. If we do get some, it will be very lucky. But we're still selling them. So please contact me if you would like one. But that's it for the tour. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you go and sign up on it. Please do. It is very, very good. For £15 for 2 hours, it's well worth the money. It really is. And also, hopefully you get Liv, because Liv was brilliant. She was very, very good, very knowledgeable. We did have to add on some extra information for her because she's only been there 6 months. But for being there for only 6 months, she's absolutely fantastic at what she does. And I hope she watches this and watches it and has enjoyed it. And I hope we've done you justice, Liv. I really do. But that's it, guys. I will see you again Wednesday night for Gallagate Girls. Take care till then.